Hello, hello, hello. Good evening or good morning, because some of you are going to be coming up here. Some of you are going to be coming up here tomorrow morning. Hi, how are you? Servant, the Most High God. Thank you, Jesus. I need some of that right now, so tell me your name. I just want to say hello to all of the replay viewers. I want to say hello to those coming in live right now. You'll see that this is going to be a topic that's most important. This is going to be a topic that many people don't want to talk about. My name is Crystal Bodie Smith, and the majority of the time I talk about hope. But I'm here now, and I've been pondering, and I've been seeking God, and I've been really trying to see how I'm going to present this to you guys. But I'm here to talk about something important. All right? I'm going to tell you about it as I show it to you real quick. I'm here to talk about final wishes. All right? Final wishes. And Final Wishes is a book coming out, and it's a transition from life to death. Final Wishes. God, this is so important. I can't stress it enough to you, and somebody has to be the bearer. But Final Wishes is what this is all about. I'm going to be scoping beginning tomorrow. I have a strategy where I'm going to be giving you guys some key information, okay? My purpose is not to sell anything, but it is just to provide some valuable information on this topic, okay? A lot of times people do not want to talk about this topic. They don't want to talk about final wishes, okay? But I have a goal. I have a serious goal while I'm here with you. And my goal is that in my series, we're going to talk about some things that is going to help people to face their fears. It's going to help people to face the challenges. It's going to help people to plan. All right? This is going to help you to really get it together. My name is Crystal Bodie Smith, and I'm going to show my face now. So welcome. Who's that out there right there? I'm still a novice to Periscope. I'm learning, but you know what? This is such a platform that I said, Lord, I need to use this platform because some people need help. Okay? So what am I going to do for the next 5 days? What I'm going to do for the next 5 days is do what a young man out here called the Perry Hacker has been giving some great advice. And so I really been taking time out to plan this out for you guys because I want to make sure you get it. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking about these things in the next 5 days. This is a life or death transition, guide. This is something that every human person goes through. It's something that many people don't want to talk about. I'm saved. I'm a Christian. I know what the Bible says. The Bible says we shall not all sleep. I believe that. I believe that with all my heart. I believe that many people feel like they're going to live till Jesus come, and I like to claim that, and I have the victory. But let me tell you why I'm here, y'all. I'm here because I came from a family of 5. My mom died of cancer first in 1995. My brother died of cancer in 2008. My dad died of cancer in 2013. Then my sister, also in 2012 or 2011 or something like that, she wound up with leukemia. So while my dad was in the hospital getting ready to go to hospice, my sister was also having brain surgery. So I have witnessed people transition from life to death 3 different ways. If you are not familiar with that process, my book is going to prepare you for something that you don't want to have to deal with. None of us do. However, there is a way to be prepared for it so that at least if you have children, so that at least if you have a sudden surprise with someone getting sick, then you can have some kind of a guideline. Just like we have the Bible, we have all those books in the Bible that prepare us. Well, this is my plan. Okay? So what am I going to do in this series? We're going to talk about things like simple things that we all know about, and we're going to just talk about how we need to be prepared. Have you ever even thought about what your final wishes are? Let's talk about that. Have you ever thought about what your final wishes are? How many people do you know that have just gone out the house, said goodbye to their loved ones, and never made it back home? Do you think they laid out what their final wishes were? have you ever seen something to make you wonder, you know what, maybe I need to do that? Well, I'm here to tell you, it's not a bad idea. No, it does not mean you're planning your death. But we save for a rainy day. We prepare for emergencies. We plan for vacations. It's the same thing. It's wisdom, y'all. We bring children into this earth that didn't ask to come. We leave them in situations that they didn't ask to be in. They earn debts. They pick up debts sometimes. They pick up heartaches sometimes. They pick up all kinds of things because people pass away and they simply don't let them know. Now, I see that one person there, whoever that is, say hello to me so I can see your name because I can't see you, and show me some hearts so I know you can hear me. So I do know that I'm not talking to myself. Give me some kind of indication, please. In the meantime, and I guess eventually you'll do that, or am I just not being heard? So let me look and see who you are. Since you don't want to respond, I can check it out for myself. All right. Do you not speak English? Is that what the problem is? Okay. Well, anyway, I'm glad to have you there. At least I know somebody in the room. There's going to be a lot of people that's going to wonder, what the heck is this all about? Okay, you want to know? Number one, my first question was, have you ever thought about what your final wishes are? If you haven't, I urge you to really, really begin. Just write it on a piece of paper. Jot it down. If something was to happen to me, this is what I like to do. I'm not talking about that beneficiary split that you put on your application for insurance and you let people know how much you want each person to get. I'm talking about your final wishes beyond that. I'm talking about what you want to tell your children. I'm talking about what you want to let your siblings and your spouse know. I'm talking about what you might want to let somebody know that you want to run your business. You need to write this stuff down. We got a lot of business people out here. We got a lot of billionaires and millionaires and people striving to be on that level. We have people who are making 6 figures or more. Have you planned out what you want your family to do if something happened to you with your business? Number 2, newsflash. This is a good one. People say it. Let me just remind you right quick, in case you didn't know. You can't take it with you. I'm going to say that again. Whatever it is that you earn, whatever it is that you purchase, whatever it is that you love, whatever it is that you desired and you got it, that you cherish, you can't take it with you. And if you want to make sure that it goes to good use, that's something you need to write out. Okay? Write it out. Let somebody know. Now, y'all know where I'm at, it's about midnight, so I'm just kind of relaxed a little bit because I wanted to make sure that I get this, and I'm looking at my notes. So I have enough lighting, but I wanted to make sure that I can see my notes and also see you too. Okay? And I had a little arm injury, so I need some support, so forgive the pillow. Now, another topic that we're going to talk about during these scopes coming up in the next 5 days, and each day I'm only going to deal with that one topic. I'm only going to deal with issues pertaining to that one. I'm not trying to sell you anything. We're going to talk about your concerns. We're going to talk about your fears. We're going to talk about your story. We're going to talk about things that happened to you because unfortunately everybody had been through some type of situation where they lost someone close to them. And it's sad, but it's true. And during those losses, if you ever were a person that was in charge or responsible then you know where I'm coming from. You know that there's some things that need to be taken care of, because you probably said, oh my goodness, I'm never going to put somebody in this situation. I'm going to make sure that I lay my stuff out, because I don't want my children or my spouse or my sibling to have to go through this. And you also know the headache that comes with it, right? You also know how people, oh my goodness, you know how people get greedy. Can we say everybody got their hand out? Lord have mercy. People come out of the woodwork that you never seen before. So you want to lay it out. Okay. Another topic we're going to talk about, and this is just the first three. It's going to be, what's your biggest fear? What are your concerns and your biggest fears about if you were to leave this earth, and you want your family to know and you want them to carry out, whether it is something that's medical and you want them to make sure that you might not have told them while you were living? This is something you want to write down in your final wishes, because it's information they need to get. Okay? So we're going to talk about your fears and what you need to share with your family. All right. Another topic we will talk about on day 4, because each one of these is going to be a daily topic. It's going to be, guys, don't shortchange your family. It's not about you. It's about those that's going to be left behind. Okay? So you got to think beyond the insurance policy. You have to think beyond the money. You have to think about them having a good life after you, them having a peaceful life. You have to think about the personality of each person that you know that you have in your family, because this is important, and this is what does really help you. In this guide that I have, and we're talking about Final Wishes. If you just came in the room, my name is Krista Smith. I'm the author of Final Wishes. Let me get it. A book coming up that is about the transition from life to death. And what I'm doing is I'm telling you that I'm going to be starting on tomorrow. I'm going to start doing a daily scope, okay? It's a guide for transition from life to death. It's called Final Wishes. And what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to scope. Now, I'm not trying to sell you my book. But I am trying to get you some information, because every household has to deal with this topic. Every household has to deal with this. This is something we can't escape, guys. We can't escape it. Okay? So now, we did 1, we did 2, 3, 4. Because what I'm going to do is, starting tomorrow, I'm going to deal with a topic every day. So far, I told you that we're going to talk about number 1. And that number 1 was, if you even thought about what your final wishes are. We're going to talk about number 2, and we're going to talk about the fact that you can't take it with you on the next day. We're going to talk about number 3, and that's going to be what you fear. We're going to talk about what you fear about your family not being able to do without you, any type of medical information, any type of business information, any type of personal information that you need to leave them, that you failed to tell them because maybe they're too young, or maybe they don't comprehend, or maybe they're not around, or maybe you just, for some reason, didn't tell them. Number 4, we're going to talk about on the 4th day how you don't want to shortchange them. They deserve, because they didn't ask to be here, they deserve to know all the details they need, so they're not running around like a chicken with their head cut off trying to figure your business out. They don't need that. They're going to be grieving you. They're going to be grieving you. They're going to be sad. They're going to be frustrated. They're going to be mad. They're going to be hurt. They're going to be confused. They're going to be anxious. They might not want to talk to nobody. And somebody may not be the person you think they're going to be. They normally may have it all together. But when you leave them this task, they might forget everything they know. Everywhere you tell them to go, everything you show them, they forget. This is why Final Wishes shows you how to lay it out. Now, the last thing that we're going to talk about, in the first set of the 5, in this series, the first series, because there's going to be more, it's going to talk about your life being complete. And it's just going to talk about the plan, just the whole plan and the process of how you want to lay it out, the instructions, the information. This is important, guys. It's so important. People need to know where you leave your information. You need to compile everything. And I'm just going to give you a little hint before I close out, because I'm not going to go into this now. I'm just telling you about what I'm going to start to do the next 5 days. So if you're not following me, I say follow me if you think you need this information. If you don't think you need this information, then you're fooling yourself. Okay? Every level, there's another devil. And now I'm telling you, the devil's alive, because I don't care if you are a billionaire, a millionaire, if you broke, busted, and disgusted, you need to know this information. And I don't mean to say it like that, but that's just the truth. And I can tell you some things because I just been through quite a bit. Out of my immediate family of 5, 3 of my members are deceased. My 4th one is holding on. So I've just seen enough. And I just felt enough. And I just lost enough that I just want to help somebody. I want to make sure you got the information you need for these things. So check me out. You're going to see it out there. You're going to see series, Final Wishes series, day 1. Final Wishes series, day 2. Final Wishes series, day 3, day 4, and day 5. I would like for you to come in and chat. I really pray, I sincerely pray that you take this seriously. Marketing, networking, how to be a millionaire, how to save some money, how to get your praise on, worshiping. Oh my goodness, all that's good. I enjoy all of it. I just want to say right now, if you're new out here, when you do check my scope out, please put your name in. Put your name in if you come to my scope, and let me know who you are. Give me some love, and make sure you share it, and make sure you replay it. And please, 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 just remember, starting tomorrow, I'm going to have a 5-day series where I talk about the final wishes, and I give you. My name is Crystal Smith. Normally, I'm a hope catalyst, and normally I'm doing something to inspire, but this time, guys, my purpose is different. This time, my purpose is to help you with the transition from life to death. It's to help you to prepare for a topic that people do not want to deal with. And I'm going to be sharing every day for the next 5 days on information that's vital for every household. God bless you, and I'll see you then. I will post it in the Perry Hack Academy. I will post it on Twitter. You can find me at Shout Crystal on most networks, social media. You can find me, and my name again is Crystal Bodie Smith, and I truly, truly look forward to seeing you and get your questions together, and we'll be back. Have a blessed day.